Hello, welcome Patreons. This is the very first pick a card reading. We'll be releasing a pick a card reading once a month. So this is the energies for the duration, a month duration from when you first watched this video. We have 3 piles, as you can see. All of them have the Romance Angels Oracle cards underneath the pink deck. And we're also using different decks for each pile. So pile 1, we have the clear quartz crystal on top. Pile 2, we have the rose quartz crystal on top. And pile number 3, we have the lapis lazuli heart-shaped crystal. Okay, so have a good look at the 3 piles and decide which one you're drawn to, and then we'll start the reading for each of those piles. Okay, so let's start with pile number 1. Just going to remove pile 3 and pile 2. Okay, so let's see. What's in the thoughts, feelings and intentions? Wow. We'll leave that there. I don't know if you can see it. We've got the Hanged Man. We'll leave that somewhere. It's upside down as well, okay? But we'll leave that there and keep going. What's in the thoughts, feelings and intentions of the person, those who chose pile number 1 will be thinking and feeling. Wow, these cards are so super charged up. Okay, we're going to start the actual spread. This is brilliant. 2 aces. Things are becoming unblocked. What's in the thoughts, feelings and intentions of the person that those who chose pile number 1 is thinking, feeling and intending to do with regards to them? What's in the thoughts, feelings and intentions? Okay, so let's complete it. So as you saw, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Fool and the Knight of Swords, and we have the 7 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups and the 9 of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Wands. And as you saw, as I was shuffling, the Hanged Man just flew out across the table and it's in reverse. Okay, so what I can tell you is that the person that you're thinking of, I feel that they've been in quite a stagnant energy where they're not really making much progress with you, should I say. And you may have felt that they were just taking things far too casually. They weren't committed. Well, what I can tell you is that things have completely changed. I feel gone are the days of flirting, doing things in a way that aren't necessarily showing you that they want a long-term commitment, or that they're even thinking of more than just today. I feel that what they're thinking is that they want to be in a solid commitment with you. They're thinking of offering you this, coming out and offering you this. For some of you, I do feel that there is an engagement being considered by this person, or they're thinking of giving you something that's really solid and tangible to prove just how much they love you, want you, and want to be in your life for the long term. I feel they're intending on speeding things up. This is what this shows. Just taking a leap of faith, doing more romantic things, speaking more fluidly, not overthinking things, allowing the relationship to flow. I feel they've had regrets from the past. This is showing they've done a lot of reflection. I feel they realise just how much you care about them, and they feel that you deserve to have things flowing in a loving way, for you to get back what you're giving to that person, for things to start again, for things to be unreserved. What else can I tell you regarding this? And like I said, the reflection is that they need to give you more. The reflection that they've been too hasty in being the Knight of Wands. So the energy is becoming unstuck. Okay, so let's pull an angel, a Romance Angels Oracle card, just for some extra information. So what message do you have for those who picked pile number 1? What additional message is there for those who picked pile number 1? Okay, I'm going to go with this one. Heart-to-heart conversations, okay? So expect that this person is wanting to have heart-to-heart conversations with you, to honestly discuss their feelings with you. And I feel that what they want is for it to be a balanced conversation. They will be leading it. If you see in this picture, the figure is just resisting the energy of the person that's showing them the affection, looking the other way. And I feel that's an act of dishonesty. There's a fear of diving in deeply, leaving the Knight of Wands energy behind. Okay, so there, for those of you that have chosen this pile, it is about commitment. It's about things moving along nicely. Okay, so thank you for choosing that. We're going to move on to pile number 2 now. Okay, so here we have pile number 2. It is the beautiful rose quartz crystal, and let's get things going. So what's in the thoughts, feelings and intentions of the person that those who chose pile number 2 intends, thinks and feels? Please confirm the thoughts, feelings and intentions of the person that those who chose pile number 2, significant person, is thinking, feeling and intention. Please confirm the thoughts, feelings and intentions of the person that those who chose pile number 2 have in mind. Please confirm the thoughts, feelings and intentions. Okay. So there we have it. Let's see what's coming through. Okay, so we have the 7 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Wheel of Fortune. In fact, I'm going to push these up slightly because I think this will not quite get into the full view. The 7 of Cups, and we also have the 2 of Wands, the Devil, and we also have the Knight of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Swords. I'm getting a lot of confusion with this person. By the way, we will be pulling a Romance Angel Oracle card at the end of me describing what I see in this spread. Okay, so this person, I believe, is very confused. They're at the crossroads with which way to go with the relationship. I feel in one hand, they have some secret desires that they're not sharing with you. I feel that they've got some plans that do not involve you. To me, it feels like a sneaky energy of sneaking off and making plans to move forward, to fulfill a dream, a hope, a selfish dream of their own. And the other hand, it shows that they realize that that probably isn't the best choice. So I feel that they stay in limbo and they're not making moves on this particular idea that they do have. They're confused that if they were to go ahead with these I'm going to say plans that don't include you, would that be a positive thing to do? There's confusion. It's like they're strategically weighing up all of the options of, if I go with this, how will that impact me? How will it impact them? If I decide that if I went in that direction and went on ahead with that move, what would happen if it didn't go right, if it didn't go according to plans? There's a lot of nervousness with them moving forward in that direction. It does show, I feel, part of the reasons for them thinking of doing things behind your back. And I don't feel that this is to do with running off with another person. Let me just make that very clear. I feel it's about feeling empowered, feeling in control in their life. I feel very strongly that for some of you, this person has been having some real issues with their work environment, and it may be that they feel demoted, not recognized for what they're doing. So therefore they're looking further afield in order to feel that empowerment. And I feel for those of you that are in a relationship, what this is saying is that this person wants to move jobs, move career, change location in order to have more opportunities, but they're not going about it in a way that is being transparent with you. I feel that they're behind the scenes doing their research, trying to come to a decision. I feel ultimately this plan does have your relationship in mind, okay, with the devil and the, well, not necessarily the devil, but the Knight of Cups there. I feel that it's the intention is to bring more happiness into your relationship, your connection. For those of you that aren't in a commitment, I feel that this person that you're interested in may be considering relocating. Same scenario, job opportunities, material opportunities. And they may be considering you, thinking of you without your knowledge, and thinking of maintaining some sort of long distance communication type of scenario. But they're really confused about whether or not they should go with this. So let's have a look at what additional information we get. Please provide those who chose pile number 2 with additional information about the person that they are thinking of. Please provide those who chose pile number 2 with additional information about the person that they were thinking of for this reading. Please provide. Okay, there we go. New love. A new person has stirred up your romantic feelings. I feel that this additional piece of information can confirm that the person is thinking of sneaking off and having a relationship with someone else, and it's stirring up this confusion in them. For others of you, I feel that this is saying that excuse me, this is saying that the person that you're involved with, if you're in a long-term relationship, is thinking of making these changes in order to bring that new love feeling back into the relationship, because they feel that things are stuck, they're stressed, they can't give you everything that you want with the current circumstances. So they're thinking of ways to stir things up, to change the circumstances in order to bring a lot more love and happiness into the relationship. Okay, thank you for listening. And let's move on to pile number 3 now. Okay, so for those of you that chose pile number 3, we have the lapis lazuli. Beautiful, beautiful crystal, one of my favorites. I usually use it to decorate the edge of the frame. Okay, so let's see what we get for you. We'll be using the main tarot deck to look at their thoughts, feelings and intentions towards you, and then we'll pull a romance angel oracle card for additional information at the end. So let's see what's in the thoughts, feelings and intentions of the person that those who chose pile number 3 is thinking, feeling and intending to do with regards to them. Please clarify the thoughts, feelings and intentions of the person that those who chose pile number 3 is thinking of doing? What are they feeling? What are they feeling? What are they thinking? What are their intentions towards those who chose pile 3? Okay, let's see. So we have the 4 of Cups, the Emperor, the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Tower, the 8 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck is Strength. I feel that this person has a huge amount of regrets with regards to you. I feel that they've made a decision that shocked your relationship, that literally made it feel as though the relationship or your connection had absolutely no foundation. And I feel that they quite selfishly went in a direction that did not include you, and you may have felt as though you were stabbed in the back. I feel that this was influenced by another person, be it in a business sense. It may have been they'd moved away from you or not prioritized you due to business, or on the other hand, it could be that quite literally there was another person that took them away from you, or that drew them into another direction. And I feel that you're aware of whatever the situation is. And as a result, you felt betrayed. You felt as though this person had no loyalty to you. It came as a really big shock with the Tower there. But I feel that this person is definitely thinking of you and thinking back about their actual choices, and not being 100% sure that they've made the right choice, and that through these choices they're in a strengthened position. I feel that things are still very shaky for them. I feel that they do have intentions of communicating with you again. I do feel that this person has been very distant from you. You may not have heard from them in a while, but there is a plan to come back with something of substance. I feel they're not just going to call you up and say, hi, how are you doing? I feel that they're thinking of an actual tactical way in order to communicate with you again, to put back the wrongs of the past. For some of you, it could be that you were left for another person and that didn't work out. And now they're regretting their action, as what they had with you is a lot stronger. The emotions between the two of you were a lot more solid. You had more in common, felt more like a soulmate type of energy. So I feel that their plan, or they would like, or their desire is to communicate with you, come across in a genuine way, and show you that they do actually have something to offer. But I feel at this stage it's more in their mind, with the 4 of Cups being how we come into this reading. So you're on their mind, you're deeply on their mind, and for sure they have regrets for whatever action they took in the past. So let's pull a Romance Angel card just to crown the reading and see if there's any further information for you regarding this person. Please give some additional information about this person. Please give some additional information about this person. Okay, let's see. Right, we're going to go with that one. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I feel this is more a case of they're still attracted to you, okay? They're still deeply attracted to you. And for me, this is about reminiscing of the past and wondering how they can bring back those moments that you had in the past where it was okay to be sporadic. It was okay to be spontaneous. It was okay to give out romantic gestures and do things that made the relationship exciting. They're regretting that. They're living in the past and they regret whatever wrongs they've done to you. Okay, I hope that that was helpful to you. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being one of my first Patreons. Ever so grateful, and I appreciate you. Have a wonderful month, and I will see you again very soon.